Please welcome international action superstar Jackie Chan, and from Baywatch, Tracy Bingham.
Okay. You know, Jackie, I love your movies. You've done some of the most outrageous stunts I've ever seen, and you know, you must have a lethal body.
Hey, yours too.
Oh. Well, thank you. The nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series are Cosby,
Living Single,
Martin,
Moesha,
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
and the image for Outstanding Comedy Series goes to...
The winner is Cosby.
Thank you very much, Jackie. On behalf of Tom Werner, Marcy Carsey, Mr. Bill Cosby, all of our producers, our writers, the entire cast, the crew, and our staff, thank you for your appreciation.
Coming up, the artist formerly known as Prince, Stevie Wonder, Levar Burton, and a tribute to Roots.
Let me introduce you to my friend, Plymouth Neon.
Hey, over here! When I wanted a car, I didn't want just any car. So I made sure my friend had everything I wanted. Like a 4-cylinder, 16-valve engine. Lots of room for my friend. And space for my things. You with me? It's got dynamic side impact protection. Dual airbags. And a CD player, too. This friendship is made to last. Plymouth Neon Sedan. One clever idea after another.
I've known Sam since we both had hair. Some days his hands hurt to where he can barely tie his shoes. Oh, he'd take 2 Tylenol, but hours later he'd be hurting again. He'd have to take more. He got fed up, so his doctor said try a leave.
I can take just 2 Aleve all day. But Tylenol was taking up to 8.
So he tried a leave. Keeps his pain away up to 12 hours.
What more could you ask for?
A little more hair?
Aleve. All day strong, all day long.
They've survived countless dangers. Now, one of them will make the ultimate sacrifice.
We won't be coming to the new world.
Sliders, Friday at 8/7 Central on Fox.
Investigators in the John Benet Ramsey murder case are here in Arizona. Will they find the clues they need to solve the case? We'll look at that on Arizona Prime tonight at 9.
You're watching Fox 10 because we've hidden your remote and you can't change the channel.
Still using Western Union to wire money? Next time, use MoneyGram and save up to $9. Unless you don't mind getting MoneyGram, the better way to wire money. Still using Western Union to wire money? Next time, use MoneyGram and save up to $9. Unless you don't mind getting ripped off. MoneyGram, the better way to wire money.
I'm telling you, man, dogs know all. They're like geniuses. There's this family, right? They forgot their dog when they moved from Florida to China. So this dog, he walked all the way to California, jumps in the Atlantic Ocean, swims across it during monsoon, and found his family in China. No way. There's like billions of people in China. It's a famous story. I mean, dogs got like giant brains, and no one thinks so.
Tobacco, tumor-causing, teeth-staining, smelly, puking habit.
Next, Rosie.
We're having all Elton John songs. We're having clips of him. We're having it's a big Elton John extravaganza.
It's the legendary Rocket Man himself, Elton John.
Goodbye, yellow brick road.
Plus Sarah Ferguson next time.
The Rosie O'Donnell Show, tomorrow at 4, right here on Fox 10.
Real TV, weekdays at 5:30 on Fox 10.
We'll be demonstrating here until freedom comes to Negroes here in Jackson, Mississippi.
As the NAACP's first field secretary in Mississippi, Medgar Evers was a courageous champion for equality. Assassinated in 1963, he became one of the first martyrs of the civil rights movement. Please welcome the star of Living Single and the director of the upcoming film Bats, Erika Alexander and Robert Townsend.
Erika, I'm glad we're here to present the award for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series. Because in spite of my comedy background, I love doing serious drama.
Yeah, causing it, you know that.
No, actually that's cool. I mean, our Entertainer of the Year, Denzel Washington, where's Denzel at? Denzel, hey man, what's happening? He was my co-star in A Soldier Story. My first dramatic project with Denzel.
Yeah, no, that's good to...
No, I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people don't know, but I was supposed to play Malcolm. Me and Spike worked on the script. We worked on it. I came out there, you know, I was in the scenes. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us!
All right, now why don't we just show everyone the nominees for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series? And they are Della Reese, Touched by an Angel.
Gloria Rubin, ER.
Lauren Velez, New York Undercover.
S.C. Pacer Murkison, Law and Order.
Vanessa Williams, Chicago Hope.
And the Image Award goes to...
Della Reese,
Touched by an Angel.
To God be the glory. Of myself, I can do nothing. It's the Father inside me that does the work. Thank you, NAACP. Thank you, CBS, for having the audacity, the nerve to do something about something that's true. Thank you, Roma Downing. Thank you, Martha Williamson, for writing the right words. And God bless all of you. Thank you, Daddy, for being the wings that I fly on every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman of the National Board of Directors of the NAACP, Myrlie Evers Williams.
For 1 week in January 1977, millions of American families experienced a landmark in television history. Night after night, 140 million viewers were held spellbound by the saga of Alex Haley's roots. 20 years later, it remains the highest-rated miniseries of all time, a television classic. Tonight, as we celebrate family, we are proud to have the brother of the author, the producer of the series, and Kunta Kinte himself. Please welcome George Haley, David Wolper, and Levar Burton.
My brother, Alex, believed in the power of the written word to bring the past to life. He dedicated more than 10 years of his life to telling our family's story. And in just 8 days, that story touched the life of the entire nation.
Roots was truly a labor of love for everyone involved. We were blessed with a brilliant cast and crew to bring Alex's story to the screen. There had never been anything like it before on television. The story of slavery had been told, but no other film has created that experience quite as vividly and emotionally as Roots. Tonight is a salute to a family, and Roots was truly a family event.
I was a 19-year-old college drama major when I got Roots, and I didn't know a whole lot about show business. In fact, at the age of 19, I didn't know a whole lot about a whole lot of things. But I did know this. I was suddenly thrust in a situation where I was working with people I had seen on television and in movies all of my life. Moses Gunn, Harry Rhodes, Louis Gossett Jr., Maya Angelou, Cicely Tyson. And what struck me was that every morning in the makeup trailer, they would come in and they would speak about the script with respect and reverence. Finally, they would say, we have an opportunity to play in something that is close to the soul. We're telling our story, this part of our history, from our point of view. Roots, the novel, and the television series had the power to change the way this nation looked at itself. And that's no small thing. Well, tonight's nominees for Outstanding Television, Movie, and Miniseries have also touched us with very powerful portrayals of the African-American experience, and those nominees are America's Dream, The Boy Who Painted Christ Black, about a principal during the 40s. About a principal in the 40s who defies his bigoted superintendent and exhibits a student's paintings of a black Christ.
Deadly Voyage, the saga of young Africans who stow away on a ship to find work, only to find terror and murder.
Rebound, Earl the Goat Manigault story, a riveting account of the New York basketball great overcoming his fall from grace.
Run for the Dream, the true story of track superstar Dale Dever's journey to Olympic gold after suffering from Graves' disease.
Soul of the Game exposes the challenges faced by legendary Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige, and Jackie Robinson with the integration of Major League Baseball.
And the Image Award goes to America's Dream, The Boy Who Painted Christ Black, HBO.
Accepting for America's Dream, The Boy Who Painted Christ Black, is cast member Raven Larimore Kelly.
I'd like to first of all thank HBO Pictures, and I'd also like to thank Mr. Bill Duke, and I'd also like to thank Mr. Ron Stacker Thompson and Mr. Ashley Tyler for writing such a wonderful piece, and Mr. Danny Glover, and thank you to the NAACP for this wonderful award, and we are all happy for it, and God bless everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stevie Wonder.
Whenever you're a part of an award presentation, you always try to find the words to express your love and appreciation for the person you're honoring. With someone like the artist, those words come easily. The Key of Life Award is given with admiration and special appreciation to an individual who serves at the vanguard of our ongoing fight for human rights. By demanding to own his recording masters, the artist has stood on the highest ground, claiming his legal and moral rights to ownership of his creative properties. His courage has demonstrated a way for individual artists to find freedom from corporate enslavement. Most of you probably think this brother was born cook. What you don't know, his nickname growing up was Skipper. He was a child like any other child with a dream. He didn't learn to play the guitar and keyboards by osmosis. I can tell you that the only way you become a multi-instrumentalist is with discipline, determination, and devotion. He is a gifted and prolific writer-producer who for the last 19 years, since 1978, has released an album a year, establishing himself as one of the most important musical voices of the 20th century. He writes soul-searching songs that speak to our eternal needs for love and salvation. The double platinum success of Emancipation proves his popularity continues to cross cultural and racial lines, bringing together the worlds of R&B and rock. But don't take my word. Let's look at it. Check it out.
This is the gem of the year.
Here to perform some of the hits from the Prince days is the artist. Welcome the artist!
Which writers, what other art forms have come into your music?
Comedians had a great deal of effect on my music.
Since we know he's one of your very favorite entertainers, the artist is back this morning with his band to sing.
Get out!
Bryan.
You are too much. Get your girl.
The artist and his love for one another charity through a rollicking party.
What it does is bring kids in from all around the country who have done well in school and kind of reward them for their success in school.
Everybody's here. This is the gem of the year. This is the gem of the year.
So, how can your damn name is standing? So, Skipper, Prince, the artist, I proudly stand here as a man, and I want to say that I'm proud to have witnessed your evolution and your emancipation. Now, if I can be so bold as to cover one of your lyrics
nothing. I mean nothing. I mean nothing. Nothing compares to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the artist.
When they told me that there was someone special who was going to present this to me, I didn't know who it was. I thought they were going to play a trick on me. And first I thought it was going to be Bryan Gumbel dressed as me. So I don't want to speak too much on this, but I do want to say that growing up, trying to get into the music business, about 19 years old, I heard, somewhere around there, I heard songs in the key of life. And I can't tell you how much it still influences me to this day. It's the album I think that all artists sort of gauge their greatness on. And the other thing is I've been trying to round up all the award shows from the 70s to show my wife how Stevie Wonder used to wipe out everybody. You know, when people would come up and thank him for not putting out a record. That... I've never told you that, but I can't tell you what it did for me as a black person. So, thank you for this.
The 28th NAACP Image Awards will continue with Jay Leno, The Four Tops, and a tribute to Denzel Washington.
The 28th NAACP Image Awards is brought to you by Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most, and by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is no accident, and neither is this. Insurance fraud involves everything from staged accidents to arson to false medical claims, and it cost policyholders and their companies $18 billion last year. State Farm has long been a leader in the fight against fraud, and now we're working even closer with law enforcement agencies to help prosecute these criminals, because when they get away with fraud, everyone pays.
Bobby, any aspirin in there?
Dad, didn't your doctor tell you to take Tylenol for your back, not aspirin?
I take aspirin every day for my heart, don't I?
Right. And didn't he say for you more aspirin could cause stomach irritation?
Yeah.
Aspirin for your heart, Dad. Tylenol for your pain.
For patients on aspirin heart therapy, Tylenol is the pain reliever doctors recommend most for aches and pains.
You're pretty smart.